On this Mother's Day, America, your healing is in remembering. And jump down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. Jump down, turn around, pick a bale of hay. Oh Lord, pick a bale of cotton. Oh Lord, pick a bale of hay. Look at you. You is a cute little old pink boy. I'm nursing you now. Now you gotta nurse my young'uns with kindness, you hear? You gotta nurse them to freedom. You gotta nurse them to equality. Yassa, Miss Claire. Yeah, your baby boy, Mr. Eason, he about full, but he yet nursing me. Mister. he ain't got no teeth. He already got a title. Ain't that something? I gotta call somebody Mister that's nursing on my breast. My master put a notice in the newspaper to hire me out to breastfeed little white children. And Miss Claire, she paying my master so I can nurse her little Mr. Eason. Yeah. Listen here, Mr. Eason. Just like I'm nursing you, now when you grows up, you's gotta nurse my children to justice in this place called America. I need you, Mr. Eason. I need you to love my children just like I'm nurturing you. They tell me this Mother's Day. And I brought a gift. Not wrapped in ribbon or perfume, but wrapped in memory, in bone marrow, in milk, in the moan and moans of mothers whose names were never carved in the granite. This is for the women whose lullabies rocked and lives in the bones of U.S. presidents. Her milk fed the bellies of babies who now walk the marble halls of America's capital. Capitol buildings, constructed by my children's mental skills and crafty hands. My womb birthed America's economic prosperity. Free labor for the long, sweltering cotton rows of Mississippi. The dawn to dusk labor of my children in tobacco crops of North Carolina, stripping the molasses and Louisiana sugarcane stalks. Oh, the free labor of my children sent you to war with your own brothers, a bloodbath that cracked open the gates of a so-called deliverance, emancipation. But you still found a way to reclaim the fruit of my womb, making them your tenants, trapped in the physical and mental cages of your for-profit prison empire. All the whiles, you enslaved me to wet nurse your comfort and cradle your myth of American exceptionalism, only to repay me in chains and shame. Yes, you say I've got a chip on my shoulder? Well, let me help you out. Let me help you understand something. This ain't a chip. This is a log made of many crosses. See, you minimize my womb and my breast by calling me an angry black woman. Well, listen here. That's all right. Thank you for recognizing that I am a woman, a lady, the giver of life. The black womb that births free labor and free milk for your children. As a matter of fact, America's first welfare system came from my blood, forcing me to freely give my milk, feeding thousands and thousands of white babies that now stand in positions of power and leadership. Oh, but when the sweetness of the DNA of my milk stirred compassion in their hearts, what did you do? You called them nigger lovers. And now, the lullabies I hummed, the prayers I whispered as I nursed my enemy's child, those prayers are rising like dry bones in the valley. Because God's going to trouble the waters. So, I ask you today, America, does black stolen milk matter? Oh, yes. It was stolen. Stolen milk that made America great. Not slogans, not stars and stripes, but the quiet theft of nourishment, of motherhood, of mercy. Their weary hands, their grieving arms, their empty, aching laps, emptied of their own babies. So before you offer me carnations and a card, remember, some mothers couldn't even hold their babies long enough to say goodbye. They called it infanticide, the unpunishable deaths of slave babies, as if sorrow wears a suit. But it was hunger for their mother's stolen milk that took their lives. And still, she gave from her mammary glands. She still sang tears into a lullaby. And still she suckled, breastfeeding a nation, whispering her child's name to God so heaven would remember even as America chooses to forget. Her stolen milk is calling, not in anger, but in truth. America, America, America. You carry her within you. You always have. And the body remembers what the history books refuse to say. Tariffs? Oh, yes, tariffs. Tariffs on the soul of thousands of slave wet nurses. Tariffs on her bursting breast. Tariffs on her broken heart. Built your freedom, and now the nourishment of her milk is calling America home. On this Mother's Day, hear her. Don't say thanks to the mothers you choose to honor. Say thanks to the mothers you forced to serve. This is not just a gift. It is a reckoning. It is a homecoming. It's a call from the porch where your first love hummed, prayed, and rocked you to prosperity. America, oh beautiful America, you're children of my milk, of my blood. Does your consciousness matter? Now your consciousness is calling you, America. Hear the mothers. Hear the Negro mothers. Feel the nourishment of black mothers' milk that gave you life, that gave you America's prosperity. And listen here. Baby, no matter what you say or do, you cannot unswallow a black mother's milk. Freedom. Oh, freedom. Before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave. Oh, freedom.